both worked in the homes of wealthy white females. And at the same point in time, they would not have been able to walk in the front door of those. And I grew up during segregation. Right. And people tend to think all of that happened so very long ago that there couldn't be anyone who isn't 90 years old who would understand it. But these are universal themes. You have talked about class struggles. Right. Well, they don't have to be 15 classes between us. It could just be, I remember being a nursing student and having a woman from, now the country has gone, Panama, whose son was in the military. My husband's in the military, but my son had a heart problem, and so I needed someone who could stay in the house. He couldn't.
Your son did?
My son. Yeah. He couldn't go to daycare.
Right.
So, the idea for me of getting a domestic to come into the house was ridiculous.
Awful. Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Yeah. Plus, I was a student, and by that time, I was also a single parent.
Right.
I couldn't possibly afford a domestic.
Right.
But this woman who had done that, who was bored.
Oh.
She was bored because she was staying with her son, and she came in my house, and she stayed there 6 days a week. Wow. So I could go to school, I could study, I could make sure my son was fine. Oh. I paid her some it was terrible.
Yeah.
But she didn't need it, and I saved it for her and gave it to her as a lump sum, which she thought was amazing.
Right.
And I always remember, because she would say to me, give me more to do, give me more to do. I was like, no, I'm paying you to watch the baby. And she was like, no, I'm going to clean your house, I'm going to cook.
Wow.
And so I can't say that I hated that.
Right.
I love that, but it was surreal to me to be the child of a domestic, to have a domestic in my house.
Right.
But I think it gave me an appreciation for that whole continuum. So I've been on either
both
side.
sides.
I've
both
been
sides of
fortunate enough to be okay financially.
Yeah.
And then to have nothing. So you really do a good job. And like you say, when you go back to the woman who has, what was this, 6 cauliflower?
Yes, Parvati. Yeah.
6 cauliflower.
Yeah, I mean, how much of a profit can one make? How do you patch together an existence doing that, right? And that was the central question that really haunted me off and on for 10 years. Mm-hmm. Why doesn't she buy 12? Yeah. Why not 20? Yeah. Right? And the answer is she never she didn't make enough of a profit to invest and increase her inventory, right? Mm. So this is all she could do, and then it's the crumbs of charity that other people throw at you, Wow. So,
well, I love the way you write. I can see why Alice Walker would reach out to you, and I will be looking for more of what you're writing, or going back to find the things that you've written.
I have 8 novels so far, with another one on its way in 2021. So long wait, but there it is. So, and I've recently started writing picture books, so that's wonderful. For kids.
And are you for a specific age group?
A little bit. No, not. But picture books. So I'm usually
maybe 4, 5,
to
6, or 2 on up, I suppose, depending on the parents and their involvement.
Yeah.
Well, I want to say, THRITY, this has been. It's been a great opportunity to meet you.
Thank you. Pleasure is mine.
I never go back and research my authors on purpose, because I just want to read the book as a unit unto itself. Right. And then, of course, if I see where it says it's the second one in a series or something like that, I will. Yeah. But I have truly enjoyed it. I love what you've done in getting these universal themes, or maybe things we don't think about enough, to maybe make us a little bit more human, to forgive ourselves for secrets that we carry that may not be our fault, and just for introducing us to such phenomenal people.
Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Thank you.
It's been my pleasure.